I'm not around. My body's here, but I have disappeared. Now I'm just keeping at it, automatic with bad habits, racing through the motions and the years. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man, keeping to my automation. I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh, 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 oh. I trace the route throughout my day and everything remains the same. Every day a repeat of the past. The minutes they accelerate, I race through every single day. Not a single moment made to last. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man, keeping to my automation. I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh, 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 oh. Trapped in my chest is a heart I can't rest it out. Oh, 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 oh. And locked in that heart is a love that's been falling apart. Oh, 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 oh. I feel like I've been breaking down. My clockwork parts are spinning around. My routine is suddenly a chore. The edges of my day are frayed. The minutes of my hours weigh heavier, increasing evermore. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man, keeping to my automation. I don't understand. I'm so sorry to admit I'm an automated man, keeping to my automation. I don't understand where I went wrong in love. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody's getting while the getting's gotten good, and the money that you're spending is the money that you should. Everyone pays the piper if they wanna ride. Everybody's getting high. Everybody's loving, everybody must be loved, and the loving that you give is manifested up above. If you wanna ride, the piper must be paid. Everybody's loving, everybody must get laid. I've been looking for you, I've been looking everywhere. I'll give you all my loving, 'cause my loving, it must be shared. Everybody wonders why, but baby, I don't wonder, oh, 'cause I don't got the time. The piper is a piping, and if I wanna ride, well, I gotta pay the piper, gotta pay him one more time. I've been looking for you, I've been looking everywhere. I'll give you all my loving, 'cause my loving, it must be shared. dancing, everybody's gotta sing, and we're making up the lyrics, making up the melody. The piper's a piping, and darling, can't you see that everybody's singing? Also, won't you sing with me? I've been looking for you, I've been looking everywhere. I'll give you all my loving, 'cause my loving, it must be shared. I've been looking for you, I've been looking everywhere. I'll give you all my loving, 'cause my loving, it must be shared. When you're all alone, strangers grow stranger every day. And when you're on your own, the danger is you'll just stay that way. I don't wanna die alone. I don't wanna die at all. Maybe we could find a little time. Maybe we could simply press rewind. When you're all alone, like a ghost you move throughout the shops and streets. And when you're on your own, you disappear from everyone you meet. I don't wanna die alone. I don't wanna die at all. Maybe we could find a little time. Maybe we could simply press rewind. When you're all alone, strangers grow stranger every day. And when you're on your own, the danger is you'll just stay that way. I don't wanna die alone. I don't wanna die at all. Hell yeah! Check 1 2. Hello. Okay, here, hold on. There we go. Hey, everybody. Give me a second here. Let me send her down. Here you go, sweetheart. Go down, baby. Go down. Go down. Go down. Call her.
Poppy, come, cookie.
Go, baby. Go, baby. Hey. Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Poppy, cookie.
Let me get this guy on and see how we're doing. Oh,
Check. Check. Why am I not hearing anything? Oh, so I haven't streamed in a while. So yeah, I apologize. It's going to take me just a second to make sure that all the levels are. I've been mostly recording sort of nonstop these past. It's been like 10 days since I streamed last. It's crazy, but yeah, I just felt like I like I've got so much on my plate. I've got a brand new record that's going to hit stores in just a couple days on Wednesday, the Ides of March. It's actually not going to hit stores. It's going to hit store. It's hitting just. It's arriving on Bandcamp and Bandcamp alone, and that's it. And it's a fucking. I think it's a super fun record. It's the first like all rock record I've done since my very first record in 2003. But with no hidden tracks. There's no hidden tracks on this one. It's just, I haven't tuned up. Let me just tune up real quick. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing 3 days left. 3 days here on Twitch. I'm streaming today, tomorrow, and then I'm going to do a daytime Wednesday stream where I kick off the release of my newest album, Juggernaut, and then that's going to be it for me for Twitch. I do think that I will be on once a month. Once I get the new streaming service up and running, I will use Twitch to kind of promote, like I'll just do a one show a month and kind of show you guys kind of what I've been doing with the new, I'm starting my own streaming service. Or at least that's the goal. I'm still putting everything together. I'm not going to start working on it in earnest until I have a chance just to take a break and kind of figure out all the attributes I want to build into it. But I figure that I know as well as, if not better than most musicians, kind of like what I think makes for a fun live streaming show. That I like to. I know all the needs that I've had as somebody that performs only original stuff. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've seen the stuff that's worked. I've seen other people do their and I figured out, and there's all sorts of things that are sort of like, from my perspective, like sort of low-hanging fruit, things that would have been easy for streaming services to build into what they do, and they just didn't. And so at first I was like, well, maybe I'll partner up, maybe I'll just reach out to some nascent streaming service, and I'll just talk to them and see if maybe maybe we could put something together. Maybe I could, because I've got a bunch of new friends on the new record label that are absolutely amazing. My hope is that, like, but anyway, the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, no, I don't want to have to work with third party companies. I don't have to work with people that can just decide on a whim to change their business model, and I'm left high and dry. I've had to deal with that my entire music career. Hey, Amanita, how you doing, man? I've had to deal with that. Hey, 9 to 12, and good to see you. Yeah, and I'm so sorry. I am. So my intention is I'll probably take most of April off. I'm putting out Juggernaut on Wednesday. I'm gonna have to focus on that for a couple weeks because I just want to make sure that gets as much attention as it possibly can. I'm gonna promote the crap out of it, and I'm gonna do the whole Instagram thing and the whole Facebook thing and all of the things. Just to kind of get the word out and spread the Then once that record is kind of up and running, and I feel like it's going under its own steam, then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to really focus on the new streaming idea and how I want to handle it and how I want to tackle it. And then what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to take all of April and start putting it together, and then I'll start reaching out to all of you. So for those of you that signed up, I've got the guinea pig. I created the square, I created a Discord server where I think there's like 10 people, and I'm gonna just kind of test what I'm planning for those 10 and get some feedback and get a sense of what works and what doesn't, and then I will open it up to everybody else, and I'll start getting, but so it's gonna take me just a hot minute to kind of get everything up and running, but I think, I just can't keep doing, I can't keep operating the way I've been operating. So no, this is okay. There we go. There is nothing that I could say that would in almost any way express the frustration in my head. I don't want to get to bed today. I don't want to face another day. Everything is better left unsaid. And I don't want to get a job. I've stolen all that I could rob. I don't know how I will get by. Something in me thinks I've had one too many drinks. I spend too much time getting high. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What do you do when you're done with living, but you are still alive? I don't want to kill myself, but I just can't survive. Hey, hey, hey. It's a crying shame. 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 Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. I'm sick of doing anything, so burnt out on all the songs I sing. I just want to disappear. I'm too lazy to even fall asleep, lying here, not counting any sheep, listening to the passing of the years. And I don't want to get a job. I've stolen all that I could rob. I don't know how I will get by. Something in me thinks I've had one too many drinks. I spend too much time getting high. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What do you do when you're done with living, but you are still alive? I don't want to kill myself, but I just can't survive. Hey, hey, hey. It's a crying shame. 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 Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Thank you, Lonnie. That's awesome. 99 stars. That's very, very kind of you. So let me see. Hold on. So yeah, a lot of time. Waka, waka, waka. Lloyd Curtis. All right. So that might be a little bit too loud. Well, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, man. So that's a song called "Crying Shame." That's so. All right. So this is going to be a little bit of a combination requests, and I've got little micro sets, 3-song micro sets. So so I'm going to play these first 3 songs. If you guys have any requests, you can throw them out right now. So if you're in my Twitch chat, you can type !SR add a space and then type the name of one of the songs. If you're anywhere else, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, just write out the name, like be like, hey, can you play this song? And I'll have somebody plug it here on Twitch. I'll have somebody plug it in. But yeah, and I'll play, I've got 500 plus songs original compositions that I currently play in this stream. I can play all of them to certain degrees of facility, but so who knows? We'll see. Peter lost another Peter. There you go. Peter lost another job today. He showed up drunk and 40 minutes late. It was a nice mistake. Peter drank all through the day, another drink to numb away the pain. But the day remained. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Mary got knocked up again. She got drunk and slept with her best friend. Ooh. Mary didn't know what to say because she knew that her best friend was gay. She fucked him anyway. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, 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 another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Peter climbed into his car, filled up the tank, and fled to foreign parts. With a broken heart, Mary is a single mom. She loves her son, but laments the life she lost. She bears a heavy cross. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, 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 another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Hey, Gotcha Gamer, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And I can do I Hate Everyone. There you go. Yeah. So I haven't played this one in quite some time. This is I've played this song thousands of times over the course of my career, but it's one that I don't play that frequently. Let me add it to the request queue, and I'll play that one right after this next one. What is going on, Sue? What are you doing, bud? They're not. Their requests are not disabled. Why would they? Oh, they are disabled. Sorry, I forgot. That's right. All right, here. Let me turn this guy off. Boom, boom, boom. They are disabled, and then there we go. Home requests. I hate everyone. All right, here we go. So that's interesting. So I'm playing 4 songs right at the gate from my Ordinary World. It's my 2006 release. It's Get Set Go's second record. It's also our most popular record. It's the one that kind of put us on the map, and I have lived within the shadow of that album, which is great. I mean, it is that album. That album is. Oh really? Yeah. Sorry, man. That album is Ordinary World. It's the first time. I thought that records were supposed to be. Records were supposed to be a collection of your best songs. You wrote and you played out and you played in front of people and you figured out what songs were amazing, and then you just put out your record of whatever the best songs were that you wrote over the interval between the release of your last record and this next record. And so when my first record label, TSR Records, had just let me know. They didn't tell me 100%, but they certainly did not seem enthusiastic about putting out a second record. So our first record came out, totally flopped, and the record label had spent like $100,000 making and promoting the record to commercial radio. And so we were in the hole, and I think right out the gate we sold like 200 copies, right? So they made like less than $2,000 back out of like $100,000 investment. So they had no real interest in Get Set Go, But then Grey's Anatomy licensed our song "Wait," and it got really spectacular placement in the very first episode, not the pilot, but the very first episode after the pilot. So, of Grey's Anatomy, and then a couple episodes in, I reached out to Grey's Anatomy and I was like, hey, I reached out to my friend that was an editor. We weren't close friends. She was the significant ex-girlfriend of a very close friend of mine and my roommate at the time. And so she was very aware of my music, and she was really Susan Vale is her name, and she is an editor of significant import. And one of the things that she did that really, really helped our scene was she licensed. Hey, War Crusher, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. She licensed, or she didn't license, but she used a lot of the music from our scene in LA, a lot of the music from our scene in her original, her initial cuts, right? So the way that editors often work, there's not approved music when they're first sitting down and cutting their very first episode. So they'll use their own music to sell the cut, And hey, thank you, Curtis. Thank you, brother. So anyway, so she used our music, and she used a bunch of other people's music, and I called Susan and I was like, hey man, I just want to say, hey, thank you so much. Not hey man, but like, thank you so much for helping make that happen, because it's really wonderful, and I'm a big fan of the show. And I've watched the first few episodes because my friend's music is on there, and it turns out it's a really amazing show. So Shonda Rhimes, the creator of Grey's Anatomy, was in the editing bay when I called to talk to Susan. And so Shonda was like, so Susan says, hey, Shonda wants to talk to you. Want to talk? So we talked and blah, blah, blah. So long story short, that led to a 10-year relationship with Get Set Go and the show Grey's Anatomy. And it was awesome, but there was a 3-year period between, well, it was a 2.5-year period between the release of the first record and the release of the second record, Ordinary World. And I thought that the record label had no interest in putting out another record, but we were tied into a 7-record deal. I knew that they didn't want to spend the money. I knew that, so there's a whole bunch of things that were telling me that my record career was over, that there was nothing I could do to make more music, that I was tied into a deal where I wouldn't be able to like in order for me to sign to another record label, there would be what's called a turnaround cost. So in entertainment, if a company spends like say $100,000 on something, and then somebody else wants to license the rights for that, whatever it is that thing is, often the people that own the rights, which would be the record label, TSR Records, they'd be like, oh yeah, you can license you can use the music, but you can put out this band's records. You just have to pay us the $100,000 we already paid, and that's called a turnaround cost, right? So I was 100% certain there was going to be $100,000 attached to that. So anyway, so long story short, it turns out that I just was writing songs for me, You know, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to put out another record. I'm just gonna write music for me. I'm gonna write my own epitaph. You know, that's what it was. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was like I was gonna write a bunch of songs talking about how miserable my life was and how it's already over before it even started. You know, and so that was all of the songs that went on to Ordinary World. It is a absurdly autobiographical, and certainly like they were songs that were not written to be heard by anybody. You know, they were just what I wrote and played to keep myself alive while going through a very difficult time. You know. So these past 4 songs are songs from that record. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Some stupid chick in the checkout line was paying for beers with nickels and dimes, and some old man that clipped coupons and argued whenever they wouldn't take one. All I wanted to buy was some cigarettes, but I couldn't take it anymore, so I left. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Some fucking asshole just cut me off and gave me the finger when I fucking honked. Then he proceeded to put on the brakes. He slammed on the brakes, but I made a mistake. When I climbed out of the van, he was waiting, but he was 6'3" and 200 pounds of Satan. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. All the people on the streets, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all. I bet you think I'm kidding. I promise you it's true. I hate most everybody, but most of all, I hate you. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all, and the people in the east, I hate you all, and the people I hate least, I hate you all, and the people in the west, I hate you all, and the people I like best, I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. There you go. That's a song called "I Hate Everyone." And yeah, so that, you know, like, and that it's really funny that song was written the day before we went to the studio to record Ordinary World. I just had that like the details of that day. Hey, thank you, Lonnie. Thank you very much. That and mahalo. That's are you in Hawaii? I'm figuring you're in Hawaii. Yes, that's great. That's amazing. Well, it's wait, what is it? Is it like noon, 12:30 there? I think it is. I think it's like 12:30. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, it's funny. I trying to schedule these shows in a way where the world round is able to catch them at a decent hour is just an impossibility. So, you know, often I am not sitting up in a way that is convenient for people in Australia. Like that's usually it's they're the ones that have to watch in the middle of the night. But you know, I do try. I am sensitive to that, and so. All right, so here we go. So this is a song called "Lift Me Up." time. There we go. All right, I was in wrong key. You're in Branson, Missouri. Oh, awesome. Okay, well, that's hilarious. Then that's great. Then yeah, then I but tell you the mahalo that I just figured because I've got a buddy of mine. I wrote a couple screenplays with a buddy of mine in the early aughts, like literally like 2000, like 1998 to like 2002, 2003. And a lot of these screenplays we didn't even shop, and they're really, really fun. And so we decided that we were going to go back and we were just going to cast them and we were going to shoot them as podcasts, I was going to do full sound design. So they actually would sound like they were like an actual, the soundtrack, or not like the audio strip from a movie. There just would be no actual movie shot. So he's in Hawaii, and so that's his sort of his regular MO is to use aloha, mahalo, and a lot of that kind of lexicon. So I just assume, but that's great. That's awesome. Every time I think that everything is gonna work out, someone comes and kicks me in the balls. And every time it happens, I get a bit desensitized. Now my balls don't work at all. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. And it's breaking my heart. But my heart's nothing to worry about, 'cause the rest of me is falling apart. But it's not getting me down, 'cause there's a girl who spins my world around. And it's for sure that every time I'm loving her, the world collapses under her. And all that's left is her and me. And she gets me high. It's alright. She's been lifting me up into the sunshine. She's been pulling me up past the smart line. She's been dragging me up past my agony. Oh, this girl, she is fine. And she gets me high, 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 and it's alright. Every time I wonder what the future holds for me, I just have to cringe, you see. 'Cause I'm the sort of guy that can snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. But it's not getting me down, 'cause there's a girl that spins my world around. And it's for sure that every time I'm loving her, the world collapses under her. And all that's left is her and me. And she gets me high, 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 and it's alright. She's been lifting me up into the sunshine. She's been pulling me up past the smart line. She's been dragging me up past my agony. Oh, this girl, she is fine. And she gets me high, 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 and it's alright. Hey, Alethea. Hey, Heather. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Biddly-diddly-diddle-doom, ba-doom. Every time I think that everything is gonna work out, someone comes and kicks me in the balls. And every time it happens, I get a bit desensitized. Now my balls don't work at all. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. And it's breaking my heart. 'Cause my heart's nothing to worry about, 'cause the rest of me's falling apart. Ah, there you go. That's a song called "Lift Me Up." So okay, so I haven't rehearsed any of these songs in a long time. Like I've been recording for the podcast, and that's all I've been doing. And then also working on the albums. I'm going to be putting out 3 Get Set Go records this year. One is a full rock record called Juggernaut. It comes out on Wednesday. I'm doing another one that at its core, it's all fingerpick songs, right? it doesn't sound like a finger pick. It doesn't sound like a folky record, because what I did is I basically just doubled. So all of the intricate finger picking stuff I play, I just doubled all of that with other instruments, and then I added driving drums and added a bouncing bass line. And so so it's this weird sort of take on, it's like kind of folky, but kind of also kind of not. It's like kind of punky, but also kind of not, you know. And so that's going to be record number 2, and then record number 3, which is going to be coming out at the very tail end of this year. So the one's going to be coming out on Wednesday. The other one's going to come out in the middle of the summer, the one I was just talking about. And then at the very end of the year, I'm going to put out another record, and that's going to be, and this one's going to take a lot of work, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going out and recording it out into Austin and recording all sorts of organic sounds, birds chirping and cars going beep and sirens and garbage trucks and the sounds of children playing. Like I'm just going to capture whatever sounds I can, like the freeway. Like, you know, if you listen to the freeway at the right time, it actually sounds kind of like the ocean, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these sounds and then I'm going to pitch shift them, but not in significant ways, but I'm going to put them all in similar keys, and then I'm going to use them as the fabric around which I build the arrangements for my songs. So the songs are already written, and it's going to be like Ultrasonic's going to be on that album. Ultrasonic and oh, I forget, but it's a bunch of it's all kind of poppy, kind of hook based songs. I want to put together like a very pop oriented record, but I'm going to be tinkering with it in a way where it'll sound very, very singular, because it's going to involve all sorts of like organic sounds. My hope is what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to walk into it. As you listen to each song, it'll start off with like birds chirping. You're like, okay, and it sounds like you'll hear like some kids playing. You'll be like, oh, am I in a park? Where am I? Oh, there's some water going, and all of it sounds like it's creating just a sound environment until you realize, oh, these are actually in rhythm. These are actually doing something, and then I'll add in shaker, and I'll add in a tambourine, and I'll add in a drum beat. You know, and slowly but surely you'll be like, oh, what sounded like an environment is actually, it's all melodic elements to the song. You know, so that's the idea. We'll see if it works. You know, who knows? But and hey, Desperate Furby. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, wore leather. All right. So let me explain the song for those of you that don't know. If you don't know classic Get Set Go, this is off of my first record. And what I did with this song, and in fact I still do agree with the sentiment behind the song, which is the idea is that like one of the things that still to this day is very frustrating for me is that when people do exceptional things, we have a tendency as human beings to put them in a separate category. Like we don't feel the same responsibility to do the same kind of stuff. We don't look at Abraham Lincoln and be like, oh dude, look at this guy. This guy really went to the wall to help free slaves, and that's awesome. And let's say we're like, no, he's a superhero. Like we have a tendency to elevate people like, you know, Mother Teresa or Gandhi or Martin Luther King. We have a tendency to put them through a process of apotheosis and make them superhuman. And then therefore we don't feel responsibility to behave in the same way, you know? And so I was like, okay, well, if the world's going to do that, then I will turn them into demons in this song. And then the truth will lie somewhere in the middle. So that was the idea. If you want some supplemental recordings of my neighbor's fucking dog barking or grocery refrigerator, yeah, no, that's thank you. No, actually, work rusher. I mean, the dog thing I don't need to worry about because I've got a lot of this will certainly feature my dogs pretty heavily. But other stuff like the grocery refrigeration truck, that might actually be pretty cool because I don't think I have access to that. I don't even know what that sounds like. Yeah, apotheosis is a great word. And it is because you can the elevation of something, particularly something to the point that it leaves the realm of humanity is always it's a pretty exciting thing because we sort of live in that world, right? The thing is we take movie stars and we turn them superhuman. We take novelists and we turn them into superhumans, and we take musicians and we turn them into superhumans. And for me, that's a heartbreak because then we don't feel compelled to go and do the same things, to follow in their footsteps, or not even follow in their footsteps, just take inspiration and go do our own amazing and wonderful and and people defying things, you know. So, but here we go. So this is a song called Jesus Christ with a. Jesus Christ will let the play rock and roll. He shoot me some blow. Abraham Lincoln smoked crack cocaine on the down low. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. Mother Mary spread her legs for me, and I made it bleed. Buddha smoked me out, then sucked me off and swallowed my seed. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. But don't you try to turn the ordinary people into saints. 'Cause everybody loves, and everybody fears, and everybody hates. And all the extraordinary people, they never touch the ground. They're waiting on the ordinary people to count the hours down. Brother Gandhi turned a trick or two in his day. Mother Teresa liked to touch little girls in a special way. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. Martin Luther King traded slaves down the river wild. Jesus Christ would let the play rock and roll on the radio dial. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. But don't you try to turn the ordinary people into saints. 'Cause everybody loves, and everybody fears, and everybody hates. And all the extraordinary people, they never touch the ground. They're waiting on the ordinary people to count the hours down. Get wild. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. But don't you try to turn the ordinary people into saints. 'Cause everybody loves, and everybody fears, and everybody hates. And all the extraordinary people, they never touch the ground. They're waiting on the ordinary people to count the hours down. Yeah, I haven't played that one in a long time, but yeah, that's a song called Jesus Christ Wear Leather. So yeah, again, I don't think in this day and age that I would actually go and write that song. Lyrically, it just confuses the messaging a little bit too much. You know, it's a little bit too shocking. But even so, it thank you, Desperate for Me, thank you. Yeah, and, you know, like you know, for me, and thank you, Lenina, thank you. You know, for me, like, it's but at the same time, like this is all of my songs. Even the ones that for me, like, I mean, that's one of the heartbreaks about Prince, right? The thing is like, okay, so yes, so you don't espouse, you know, Raspberry Beret or whatever, you know, or whatever, like whatever songs that he kind of walked away from. Like, you don't espouse them in this day and age, but you don't have to like walk away from them completely. You know, you don't have to like, you know, the thing is that like it's just part of your history. It's who you were. You know, like, so anyway, so for me, I try to like. But yeah, I can do Die Motherfucker Die. This is a classic Get Set Go set thus far. Let's see, Die. Okay, let's see. There we go. All right, so here, really? Okay, good. And then let me also I'm gonna because I do have some songs I did practice. Here, let's do I'll do some fingerpick tunes after this. And yeah, and off of their heads. Yeah, in fact, okay, so I'll do those songs because I do have a 3-song set list with those songs. So that's Off of Their Heads. These are these 3 songs, the Off of Their Heads, and oh no, I don't have it. Why don't I have it? Well, okay, well, here, I'll just do this. I'll do Off Their Heads. And whatever. All right, let's do this. Die, motherfucker, die. I wanna see you cry. And then I'll watch you die. I wanna hurt you, torture, then desert you. Take a hot poker and stick it where the sun don't shine. and then watch you die. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you'll pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill and be killed just the same, 'cause my day sucks ass. Die, motherfucker, die. I'll burn it both your eyes and fill the sockets full of light. I'll carve out your skull and I'll turn it to a bowl that I'll eat myself with while I watch the thin stones and die. I'll do it with a smile, 'cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill and be killed just the same, 'cause my day sucks ass. I don't wanna work, I don't wanna pay bills, I don't wanna grow old, I don't wanna be poor, I don't drive in traffic, I don't deal with dating, I don't stand in line, and I don't pay any taxes. Die, motherfucker, die. Or why won't you just die and get out of my life? I wanna move to some deserted desert island where I will live on coconuts and everything will be fine all of the time. 'Cause I'm having a bad day, so get out of my way, or you will pay, and you'll pay with your life. I'm having a bad day, so what else can I say? I just wanna kill and be killed just the same, 'cause my day sucks ass.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
There we go. Yeah, that's a song called Die, Motherfucker, Die. All right, so I'm going to switch to the other guitar for this one. So this next song is a song that's going to be on my new. So I've got a brand new record. It's going to be hitting. It's going to be hitting one store on Wednesday. I'm only putting my stuff out on Bandcamp from here on out. I will put out a single. And in fact, the reason and the singles that I'm put out on the streaming services are bifurcated, because yes, I certainly could. War Crusher. That song was dedicated to the refrigerator truck that War Crusher was talking about earlier, because apparently it disturbs the peace in his neighborhood. So fucking die. So I'm going to be putting out two singles. If you have Spotify. The single you'll be listening to is Wild Animals. And then if you have any other streaming service, then the single you'll have access to will be Off With Their Heads, which is the song I'm just about to play. And the reason why I did that is because when I first put Off With Their Heads up on Spotify, so it took me, so I used to have about 48,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. And it was growing incrementally, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like I expect to hit 50,000 in a couple months. And I started putting out singles for my 2021 album, #Dinosaur. And I put out a single, and next thing, and I didn't draw the correlation, but I put out the single, and a couple months later, I've lost like 3,000 people. So I put out another single, and I lose another 3,000 or 4,000 people, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's because the pandemic's over, maybe people are listening to less music. It doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense at all, because I know people have been listening to music, but I was like, okay, oh, thank you, Lonnie, thank you, that's awesome. So I was like, okay, so what's going on? So I didn't draw the correlation. So I kept putting out singles, and then eventually the album came out. And so I went from 48,000 monthly listeners down to about 22. I just dipped below 22,000. It was like 21,900 before I'm like, okay, I'm going to pull off everything. I'm going to pull all of the music off I did a little bit of homework, and I realized that, so Spotify just like in fact I know I discovered this because Spotify set up a new deal with a new company to police their content, to make sure that there were no songs like promoting kids, sexual predators or violent or hate stuff or whatever. So now again, if you look at my lyrics, because a lot of my music is very tongue in cheek, right? And a lot of my music, yeah, well, that's exactly right. So yes, so I have songs that I have a song called Paleophile that's about wanting to have sex with dinosaurs, and I have another song called Fuck, which is talking about having being so frustrated with somebody, you're like, dude, just fucking put a lawn dart through your eye, because we all get that frustrated. We all it's fun to sing songs where you're like, I want you to fucking die, get out of my face. It's a fun thing to sing. It's not. I'm not espousing doing it. I'm just saying it's fun to be like, fuck you, and I've got Die Motherfucker Die, and I've got I Hate Everyone, and I've got Fuck, and I've got all these songs. So, but all of those songs I believe were kind of grandfathered in, and now that Spotify has this new company and these new policies, all of the stuff that they they're just, and so they're being, at least with me, they've been hyper vigilant. So I pulled off all of the songs that I thought maybe might create some friction with Spotify. And next thing, and lo and behold, I pulled everything off. And the very next day, my numbers started going up, and they consistently. So now I'm at 24,600 or something like that. But I was losing. I was just hemorrhaging listeners. So, and what that tells me is that Spotify wasn't putting my music in. The algorithm wasn't putting my music in front of other people, like people that would listen to my stuff. So anyway, so yeah, it was a shadow ban. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So for me, so I was like, okay, well, fuck this noise, and so now I'm done with third party companies. I will use them to promote what I do, but I'm done trying to look to them to partner up with me to do good things, because every single time Twitch has done it. Spotify has done it, Facebook has done it. Like all of these these major players in all of the things that I do are actively, their business policies and their business practices are actively destroying my capacity to make a living, and I'm like, well then fuck you, I will go do it myself. So that's what I'm doing. But anyway, so all right, here we go. So this is a song called Off Their Heads. I'm gonna add a little reverb for this one, just because I don't want to get too shrill.
Beat on the kids, and the kids will be back. They're due to launch another counterattack. Enroll the tanks, so reload the guns. Everybody's beating down on everyone. I think that you could be a star. Just do the unthinkable while the cameras are on. Life is cheap, we're all practically dead. They're coming for us, so off with their heads. Off with their heads, they're coming for us. So off with their heads. Off with their heads, they're coming for us. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum, ba, dum, bum. Bum, ba, dum, bum. Can you feel it?
What a feeling. Are we dreaming? Money is king and Jesus is queen. It's the goddamn weirdest thing I've ever seen. Blood is cheaper than water for sure, and it feels so black and it feels so warm. I think that you could save us all if only you were 300 feet tall. But no matter, it's already been said, they're coming for us, so off with their heads. Off with their heads, they're coming for us. So off with their heads, off with their heads, they're coming for us. Off with their heads. Chop, 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 choppy, chop, 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 choppy, 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 chop, 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 choppy, chop, 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 choppy, 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 chop, 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 choppy, chop, 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 choppy, 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 chop, 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 choppy, chop, 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 choppy, 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 chop, chop, chop. Beat on the kids, and the kids will be back. They're due to launch another counterattack. Enroll the tanks, so reload the guns. Everybody's beating down on everyone. I think that you could be a star. Just do the unthinkable with the cameras on. Life is cheap, we're all practically dead. They're coming for us, so off with their heads. Off with their heads, they're coming for us. So off with their heads. Off with their heads, they're coming for us. So off with their heads. Off with their heads, they're coming for us. So off with their heads. Yeah, that's. And that song, yeah, that the album version of that song is really, really fun. There's all sorts of stuff that I can't really pull off with just one guitar, but it's a fun track. All right, and then this is How to Survive. Let's see. Hold on. And then lay down. No. Lay down. Lay down. All the way down. You do not bark. Lay down. Lay down, bud. Lay down. You do not bark. No. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. No barking. It's too loud, bud. It's too loud. I'm recording. It's too loud, bud. No bark. No. No. No, bud. All right, so let's do so I'll do How to Survive, and then why don't we do I'll do a couple piano songs real quick. So I'll do 3 piano songs because I'm doing these in little sets of 3. No, bud, stop barking. No, sheesh, dude. I have no idea what he's reacting to. You know, like it's like let's do Nobody Loves Me, and then let's do Today, and then Marbles in My Heart. Bud, stop barking. Stop barking. Stop barking. No barking, bud. No. No. Give 1 second. 1 second. No barking. No barking. No barking, okay? No barking. No. No barking. No barking. Sheesh, man. It's so funny because the way I discipline him is I just make him sit down. Like I make him lay down. So at first I'm like, lay down. And he'll lay down and he'll try to keep his head up and I'm like all the way down. And so he'll just growl and like, you know, but that's exactly what he did. So then if he gets really ornery, then I just hold his head down and stay there. And that, yeah, and it works. It's No, bud. You know, I mean, it's frustrating because his breed, you know, he's a Great Pyrenees. They're guardian dogs, you know, so that's his part. It's his breed to like bark and be like, hey, this is our territory and you're not allowed, you know, but yeah, it's frustrating because I live in a tiny hobbit hole of an apartment with a bunch of neighbors, and so it makes it really difficult for him because there's all sorts of activity and all sorts of like. But all right, there's a song called "How to Survive." Don't you dare leave, please don't you go. There is something that you ought to know. I am a wreck, I don't quite know how to survive on my own. My heart, oh it bleeds, and I can't start to flow. I'm dying, but I want you so. Don't you fret, don't be afraid. These shackles do not cut, they only abrade. I wear them too, I wear them for you. And should you drown, I will drown too. But maybe instead I'll keep you ahead of the rising watershed. And maybe we will float. There are no words to describe the roiling chaos deep inside of me. Don't you go. There's something that you ought to know. I am a wreck, I don't quite know how to survive on my own. My heart, oh it bleeds, and I can't start to flow. I'm dying, but I want you so. Yeah, there you go. That's a song called How to Survive. Thank you, Leo. Yeah, thanks for requesting that one. All right, so I'm gonna do 3 piano songs. It's really funny. Like my piano playing is pretty rudimentary. I usually when I accompany my own songs, I can do them in bits. You know, like I can play the right hand and the left hand separately, you know, and I can figure out how I want to get them all to integrate. So I don't really practice a lot on the piano. So I liken myself to a much more practiced Daniel Johnston. You know, like I don't know if you've ever seen him play. Like he writes these really amazing catch songs with super simple chords and super simple, like, you know, but they're amazing songs. They're super fun, but they're real simple, and so that's the same thing. I'm gonna play 3 of these songs. If you guys want to throw out requests, you're totally welcome to. I'll play them until I've gotten through everything. But yeah, you know, and we'll keep on going. But I'm gonna do this probably for another hour, maybe 2. So, you know, but we'll see. Here, 1 second. Don't bark, bud. No barking. You don't bark. Check. Why am I? Hold on. Why am I not hearing? Oh. Curses. All right. There we go. Good. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. Oh, all right. So, and what's going on with the piano? Oh, because it's not turned on. 1 second. Hold on. Boom and boom. There we go. Good. All right. Good. So this is a song called "Nobody Loves Me." Piano songs. Nobody loves me. Here we go. I know nobody loves me, nobody loves me, I know that is true. Especially when they tell me they love me, oh, I ain't no fool. Oh, I know it's a lie, I know it deep in my heart. So I slip away, I wanna stay far apart. I know I am a bother, I am a pest that they don't want around. Even my father simply just left, we had no common ground. Oh, I know it's true, I know it deep in my heart. So I drift away, I will remain far apart. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. I know nobody wants me, nobody wants me around. So I fill up my hours making a music, knocking out sounds. Oh, I know it's true, I know it deep in my heart. Oh, the pain used to kill, but oh, now the hurt only smarts. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. Yeah, so that's a song called "Nobody Loves Me." I'm gonna do two more piano songs. Normally I just do one and then switch it up, but I think it's just easier to just kind of sit here and play these songs. So that was a song called "Nobody Loves Me." This next one is called "Today." Let me pull that one up, and then I will hold on. Hi, today. Okay. Let me change this real quick. In fact, let me do this to this. Doobie doopity doo, lick it dickety dee. All right. So there we go. Boom. There we go. So there's today. Today I woke up thinking of eating all the strawberry jelly. How good it would feel with a belly full of jelly. I think today is gonna be a wonderful day. Today I saw a possum with her little possum babies. The possum was awesome and the babies were playing like crazy. I think today is gonna be a glorious day. Every time I look around, I see something beautiful, like a smile from a random stranger as a stranger's passing through, or a couple holding hands as they wait for the city bus. A patch of colorful white flowers gobbling up the sun. I think today is gonna be a magnificent day. Today I sliced a finger with an extra sharp potato peeler. The red blood matched the feelings I've been feeling. I think today is gonna be a blood red day. Today I was doing pretty well for almost 6 full hours. But something changed inside my head as I climbed out of the shower. I think today is gonna be another day. Every time I look around, I see something there. I really want to, I surely do, but it's just so hard to care. So I sit in a fog of gray, wasting my whole day. Never wanted anything ever in any way. I think today is gonna be... Yeah, so that's a song called Today. All right, somebody, I got one more piano song for you, and then I'll switch back to the guitar. Thank you, Lenina. So this is a song called "Marbles in My Heart." I've been trying over time. I've been tinkering with these songs, and I will figure out. Hey, thank you, War Crusher. I've been trying these. I've been tinkering with these and adding a little bit more complicated, left hand stuff and what have you. But I'm not practiced enough with them to be able to pull them off. So these are still the pretty rudimentary versions. Static traffic, tragic collisions in my heart as it all falls apart. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Heartbreak, headache, mistakes, so I've made them all the large and the small. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm going stupid. I'm losing the marbles of my heart. I'm feeling stupid. I've lost the marbles of my heart. I wanna go where I know that I won't feel the pain. I wanna go where I know that I won't feel the shame. I wanna go somewhere it's okay not to care. I wanna go somewhere it's okay to be me. Sheesh. I haven't really played this one in a while. Hate mail and trails. I fail again and again. Will the failing never end? Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Regret, safe bets, tasteless is my tongue and the fire in my lungs. Oh, it burns. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm going stupid. I'm losing the marbles of my heart. I'm feeling stupid. I've lost the marbles of my heart. I wanna go where I know that I won't feel the pain. I wanna go where I know that I won't feel the shame. I wanna go somewhere it's okay not to care. I wanna go somewhere it's okay to be me. Something like that. Yeah. So yeah. That's one that I can't play very well, but I do. I still like to play. It's a fun song to play. Hey, Tic Tac Two. Thank you, man. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, Tic Tac Two? Good to see you, brother. And hey, Be Comfort. How you doing, man? Yeah, and those certainly are like those. At some point in time, I will sit down. My intention is to sit down sometime this year and just write a bunch more piano songs, and then also like one of the things that I didn't. So usually the way I write piano stuff is I just kind of hit the root note with my left hand, and then I just kind of figure out what the chords are, and I figure out like maybe a little bit of like passing notes and stuff like that, or like the little figures that I play, and then that's it. And then when I go and record them, then I make them a little bit more embellished. But now that I'm performing them, I'm like, okay, well I should figure out how to play them and sing them all simultaneously, and I just haven't done that in earnest just yet. But I will at some point. Next month. Oh yeah, that's Elix. But I mean, the thing is, okay, so I think what I'm going to be doing for those of you that do sub at the different tiers, I'm going to remove the tier 2 and tier 3, because I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch very much. I'm gonna take all of the emotes that I've made available in tier 2 and tier 3, and I'm just gonna put them in tier 1, because my intention is I want to create my own streaming service. I believe that I can do that with it's called Streamshark.io. I haven't yet really dug into it because I haven't had the time to dig into it, but make songs for but I'm done with Twitch, unfortunately. Tic Tac Two. Twitch and I don't get along anymore, and that's okay. People grow apart. what their focus is, what they're trying to do, and what I'm trying to do are two very different things. You know, hey, Retro Roadshow, how you doing, man? Well, no, and so what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to create my own streaming service. It'll probably be pretty rudimentary to start, but that's okay. Because you want to start somewhere and you want to grow, you know. So and good to see you, Retro Roadshow. You know, but I do think that what I should be able to do is I should be able to make the show or make the performance a very different kind of experience. Like on one hand I want it to feel very much like a special rock, like you know, when you go out to a rock show, when you go to a venue and you're seeing a band you haven't seen in a long time, you know, it's just being in a new place and experiencing that show is always fun, even if the band is not that amazing. You know, it's always a really, really fun experience because you're hearing songs you love and you're seeing them live. And so what I want to do is I want to create something that creates a similar type of experience, but takes advantage I want to be able to do it online. And I want to take advantage of the fact that it is online. And I want to take advantage of the fact that like I can control all of the things that I'm sending to you. And so, and I also want it to have a certain degree of interactivity, but at the same time, I also want to be able to put together a set list that I can just master. You know, so that I can play it flawlessly. I can play 30 songs or you know, like I'm really thinking that what I'll do is I'll put together a 20 song set. And then I will, in the very beginning of the show, there's going to be a little like hanging out in the green room for about a half an hour. And I'll let people pitch songs that they want to hear for my encore, you know? Yeah. So just hop in my Tic-Tac-Toe, hop in my Discord, man, because that's where I'm going to be posting. Like it's going to take me a little while to build this thing out, and then when I build it out, I'm going to be putting it in front of just a small group of people that have agreed to like be present as I'm figuring this stuff out, you know, and then and listen, oh, hey, that's awesome, Elix. That's great, man. That's exciting. I love the game. So for those of you that don't know, Elix and a partner of his or partners have put out a game called Flight Path. It's really, really super fun. It's sort of like a Zaxxon meets, but there was story elements. It's a really, really, really super fun game. You can customize your ships and it's got like classic arcade elements, but it's a super, super fun game. And it came out not too long ago and I picked it up and I highly recommended it. But if you are not aware of it and if you haven't yet picked it up, I should, yeah, I mean, so it does have it has a lot more configurability, right? So it's the same. It is kind of like Zaxxon, where it's like, you know, it's forward scrolling, or not. Like it's like Zaxxon, where it goes, you know, from here it goes forward. So you're like kind of like you're going from the bottom of the screen up. But there are different paths you can take. So if you want to do one element of story, you go this direction. If you want to do a different element of story, you go this direction. You know, and I can't believe that it hasn't sold well because it's a super fun game. I mean, I'm figuring that people just aren't telling each other about it. Like people are playing it and be like, yeah, this is really fun, and they're not saying anything. Like, and that's just the nature of the world today. Is like we find something you love and you're like, oh, that was good. I really loved that. That was great. The cricket's chirp. No, man, you tell your friends. Share it with your friends. This is a great game. It's also buried in the flood of new games. Yeah, of course. And that's the problem with that's the problem with all stuff right now, right? Like it's like there. Okay, let's build back up to the. I'll do some finger pick tunes and then we'll get back into the rock and roll. Let's do Banshee, My Doppelganger's Me, and Self-Inflicted Wound. Banshee. Okay, great. So there we go. So these are the three that we'll play right now. But yeah, man. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's cheap. It's like it's like a $10 game or something. It's a cheap game. It's super fun. I played it. I took a whole weekend and just played. There's 3 main storylines, but I guess there's another storyline in development, and then they're working on I guess an endless mode, which is awesome. And yeah, man, it's just super fun and if you like like classic arcade style games, but this one's got just cool, fun storytelling components and it's infinitely configurable, and there is some really cool, some interesting strategies to how you develop and how you design your ship. So. She wakes up in a forest of bottles and tall boys. She lurches to the toilet and sounds a frightening noise. She staggers to the bed and searches about so frantically for a reason to keep going, a reason to believe that she's okay, that she'll make it through the day. She searches for a shirt that might look like it is clean. She dresses in a hurry 'cause she's late for everything. She doesn't have a smoke 'cause she ran out late last night, but she pulls them from recycle butts and sets the smoke alight. Is she okay? Will she make it through the day? I just supported a tic-tac-toe. Ooh, banshee. Ooh, banshee. Hear her wail, hear her shriek. Listen to the words that she can only scream. Hear her wail, hear her shriek. The emptiness that tortures her, the emptiness that bleeds. Ooh, banshee. Ooh, banshee. She lies about her drinking, no, she lies about it all. The heart that beat inside her chest feels so very small. There's something black inside of her that's feeding on her heart. She knows she has to face it, but she's never gonna start. Is she okay? Will she make it through the day? So here she sits again in the middle of the night, surrounded by her emptiness, a cigarette alight. She takes a drag and breathes it in, emptiness and smoke. Dawn is fast approaching, where did the evening go? Is she okay? Will she make it through the day? Hear her wail, hear her scream. Listen to the words that she can only shriek. Hear her wail, wail, wail. Hear her shriek. The emptiness that tortures her, the emptiness that bleeds. Ooh, banshee. Banshee. Yeah, so that's a song called Banshee. I'm gonna so I'm just gonna play a few finger-picked tunes, and then we'll get back to some more kind of strumming action. This is a song called My Doppelgangers and Me. In fact, let's do this. They say your life flashes right before your eyes, just before you die. It's true, and this is it. It's happening right now. It's flashing right in front of you. Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe's perfect me. And I'm just a very flawed copy. The things I do are a miracle to me. The things I do are a mystery to me. It's a miracle I breathe at all. I wanna live, or at least I think I do. But most every choice I make is flawed. Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe's perfect me. And I'm just a very flawed copy.
You'll never write well if you fear dying. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I'd say it's probably might be my greatest fear, actually.
Well, it's something all men before you have done, all men will do.
I know.
Have you ever made love to a truly great woman?
Actually, my fiance is pretty sexy.
And when you make love to her, you feel true and beautiful passion, and you, for at least that moment, lose your fear of death.
No, that doesn't happen.
I believe that love that is true and real creates a respite from death. All cowardice comes from not loving or not loving well, which is the same thing. And when the man who is brave and true looks death squarely in the face, like some rhino hunters I know, or Belmonte, who's truly brave, it is because they love with sufficient passion to push death out of their minds, until it returns as it does to all men. And then you must make really good love again.
Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe's perfect me. And I'm just a very flawed copy. Yeah. That's a song called My Doppelgangers. All right, so I'm going to do one more finger pick tune. Thank you. Now, again, I am playing... I am... hey, thank you. Yeah, that's the same... It's the same... But I can plus it or minus it, so it gets more intense or less intense based on what I choose. But I try to do it right around... at negative 14 dB, because because the whistles sound nice, but it doesn't feel super. That's great to know. Thank you, Retro Show. Yeah, it doesn't sound too saturated, like it's not too, ghosty, but I've been drinking way too much. I've been sleeping not at all. I've been finding that the things I want to do are just too tough. I can't scale these prison walls. I don't know where I've been hurt. I can't seem to find the wounds. But I know with every passing day I grow a little weaker. Oh yes, I know it's true. And I wanted to believe then maybe I could find a way to pull myself out of the self-inflicted wound that is my mind. I've hurt the ones I love. Oh, I do it all the time. I used to think that I was gonna be a good man, but I'm just a man, you'll find. And I'm barely holding on. I'm hanging by my nails. And it feels like everything I put my heart into is only doomed to fail. And I wanted to believe that maybe I could find a way to pull myself out of the self-inflicted wound that is my mind. And I wanted to believe then maybe I could try to heal the self-inflicted wound that's become my mind. Yeah, don't worry, Tic Tac 2. Good to see you, brother. But whatever, ever. Hey, it's okay. I'm a fucking train wreck. I think I'm gonna stay wrecked. But hey, hey, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna press on. I'm gonna keep on anyway. I've been stumbling now for years. I've been barely holding on. I've been working so damn hard, but I'm afraid that everything I've ever made is just poison. And I wanted to believe then maybe I could find a way to pull myself out of the self-inflicted wound that is my mind. And I wanted to believe then maybe I could try to heal the self-inflicted wound that's become my mind. You know, all the media sharing I've done of you and playing for my friends and camping is the first time you were talking about hanging out with I mean, you know, that's always a weird thing, you know. I think that you know my music works best if people are able to like sit down and live with it for a couple seconds. You know, the thing is like it can be fun background music, but just but then it just sounds like everything else, you know, because so much of what I do is built around the words that I'm saying, like it's built around the lyrical messaging of the music. And so, you know, and that's, which is really funny, which is why I think that like it's the I hate everyone's and the die motherfucker dies and it's the fuck it whatever okay, like it's these songs that just work a little, that give a little bit more like, you know, lyrical oomph right out the gate. So you go, what is this guy saying? You know, but it's funny because those songs for me, I love them a lot. But I played, that's great, yeah. And the thing is just like, you know, and again, I think, thank you, Goku baby, thank you. But I do think it's one of those things where, you know, like if people contextualize, like if someone like this, it's really funny. I find that the best like usually like when I tour, often there will be somebody with a friend and they'll be like, hey, you know, and it'll be somebody that I know, somebody that's come out to shows over the past 20 years as I've been touring, and somebody will show up with a friend and they'll be like, I totally turned this person on, like because they will have one or two of their favorite songs that I know and that I will play when I show up there. And so Drake. Oh, that's great. See, that's great. Yeah, so that's awesome. So that's wonderful. 9 and 12. Thank you. That's I mean it's that kind of ambassadorship of the music that I feel is like what I've needed for a long time that I'm not getting. I think that because I just have too much. There's just too much music, and it's really hard for people to like. Like the thing is like, oh yeah, here, listen to these 3 songs. You really dig these? Okay, now listen to these other 500. Like, I get that. I totally get that. And unfortunately, it's like I can't do anything about it. Like this is I had to write and put out the music that I did to get to this point. Like I had to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing now. Like, it's I look at it as a very clumsily written novel, over the course, like that I will hopefully continue to write until I die. And then, you get it goes hopefully from clumsy, but again, I think that even the more clumsily performed and written stuff, it's catchy and there's an interesting lyrical perspective. And so, but man, let's see. So let me see. So okay, so I did those. Okay. Let's do these. Let's do Here Be Dragons and Barfly, My Neighbor's Dog. These are all from my album Here Be Dragons. But so let's see here. So okay, Here Be Dragons and Barfly. And again I can play. I am playing requests. So if there are requests that you want to hear, just throw them up there. Exclamation point SR add a space, type in the name of the song, and then I've got I've got 9 more songs that I prepared. I didn't prepare to play, but I planned on playing, and so I will play those 9, and then that'll be it, unless there are requests. So, but this is a song called Here Be Dragons. Let's steal a car, let's pick a very fast one and let's drive it hard. Let us find the edges of the map, my dear, and let's get out of here. Let's grab a spoon and tunnel to the center of the earth we knew, the one we used to dream of, oh, the world that we always knew could be. Oh, let us go, come with me. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be merry. And when the world comes crashing in and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Let's take some sheets and fashion a balloon that we can fill with heat. Rise up to the moon where we will sit pretty underneath the stars. Let's lash some logs together for a raft and we will sail the seas, negotiating crashing waves, just you and me, together till the end. Oh, this is now and that was then. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be merry. And when the world comes crashing in and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Let's go by train, the clicking and the clacking like a soothing rain, washing all the woes away in every mile, leads to somewhere new. Let's stay right here underneath the covers. Let me love you, dear. Let me be loved and let me hold on tight. and never let go. Oh, 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 never let go. And when we're gone, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be merry. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll gently point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Of course, 9 to 12. Yeah, it's always great to have you here. Thank you. And again, thank you so much for kind of being the ambassador of Get Set Go over the weekend. That's super awesome. And yeah, I love you. I'll see you hopefully very soon. I'm going to be doing 3 more days here on Twitch. So today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be a daytime show. I'm going to introduce Juggernaut to the world. I'll probably play a couple songs, but I'll mostly just be playing the album as it is. And then I will be leaving Twitch semi-permanently. I'm going to be removing all the tier 2. I'm going to be removing tier 2 and tier 3. So all of my emotes will be available as a tier 1 thing, because I prefer, if you're going to spend $25 on my stuff, I'd prefer that I get that $25 and not $12.50 and Twitch get the other $12.50. You know, that's one of my frustrations with Twitch, is that, like, you know, I've made them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and the more money that they make from me, the more difficult they make it for my music to be found and for people to even know that I'm playing, you know? And I'm like, fucking hell. Really? Oh. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, and you know, and so I'm still going to be, and if you just pay attention to my Discord, I'll still do 1 show a month. But it's gonna move, because sometimes I'll want to do a show for my European crowd, and sometimes I'll want to do it for, you know, my US crowd, and sometimes I might want to do it for my Australian crowd. I don't know. I'm gonna try to be egalitarian about how I do it, because I do want to, like, Mike, they're $100 company, run out of garage. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes, yeah. I mean, you know, like. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes, and I know. What was I thinking? Why would I expect that they? Why could I? Why would I ever expect them to pay attention to my needs? Except for the fact that they ask me about my needs basically every fucking year, and I've said it from year 1. You know, just revenue per user has doubled in the last 5 years, and the response is to pay partners less. Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly right. So yeah, and you know, their whole business model. They're in a like they it's such a frustrating. They could be such a bigger, and they could be such a tastemaker in the world of art, and they just choose not to, because it's just too much work, you know. And so that's all right, you know. I mean, I know there'll be other places. Well, I'm not gonna, and there's not gonna be. I'm not gonna migrate to other. I'm not gonna work with third-party companies. I'll either figure out a way to do it on my own, or I'll find another way to, like, do streaming where I can rent out stuff that you know, I'll just do nomadic shows or something like that. For me, I'm tired. I don't ever want my business model and my ability to make money to be at the whims of a company that doesn't give a fuck about me, you know? And so, okay. Oh yeah. And so, yeah. So, you know, we'll see. You know, I'm gonna try to figure it out. It might be a complete son of a bitch. It might be really difficult to pull off. If it is, then I'll find some other solution. But again, the thing is that, like, my objective is to make sure that I'm done. Like, you know, that happened when MySpace, when everybody migrated from MySpace to Facebook was such an inferior place to promote your music as opposed to MySpace. So that was a significant hit. Now, I didn't take my 77,000 friends on MySpace and say, hey guys, we're all moving to Facebook, let's all migrate there. And I didn't figure out how to, like, make that switch. I'll never do that again. Like, I do, but that's the thing is, like, Twitch has already done that for me. Like, I have like 6,000 or 7,000 people that follow me here on Twitch. And I'll bet you there's probably 20 or 30 people that actually get an alert that I'm doing something live on Twitch. So those followers, I might as well not even have them, you know? And so, you know, it's just hey Jeff, thank you, man. That's very kind of me. It's a tough road to hoe. I mean, but that's everybody though, right? The thing is that Spotify wants to charge. So I've got like 7,500 followers on Spotify, or 7,600 followers on Spotify, and Spotify wants to charge me to let those people know that I've got a brand new release. Fuck you. Like they followed me. They're following me. They're like, what? They don't get to know that I put it, like, and they do. There are certain things that I can do now that I didn't realize I could do. Like there are certain ways that I can get it so that it shows up when people are like, when people first climb in, there's like this is new stuff happening for you. There are things I can do to make sure that shows up there. But even so, the fact that if you follow a band, why wouldn't if they have a new thing out, why wouldn't Spotify be like, hey man, check this out because this is the band that you follow. You really like this band, you know. Here you go. Here's their new stuff. But the thing is that Spotify realizes, but we can instead sell that access. Facebook does the same thing. Fuck all y'all. I'm done. The thing is, I will use them to promote my stuff, but I'm not gonna put my eggs in any one of their baskets anymore. So you know. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know if I'm gonna even use Discord. Discord is still very spotty. You know, Discord, because I was thinking that I would use Discord to kind of like figure out all of the attributes of the show. And then as I was building out my own little streaming service. But the problem is that the Discord is real, because a lot of my folk, a lot of the people I'm interacting with, they're new to Discord. And so they don't realize that, like, oh, if you're not getting video, pop back out and pop back in. But even so, why do you have to pop back out and pop back in? Like, that should be figured out. You know, like, it's like, and I do understand. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of different like cameras and lots of different software and lots of different computers and lots of, like, I do get that. But even so, if your job is to provide this service, like, why is this not being troubleshot? So I don't know. But this is a song called Barfly.
If all assholes could fly, this place would be an airport. I don't know why I haven't made my way out yet. I think that I'll have one more drink and ponder my situation. So bartender, please, another drink for me. Won't you get out of my way, you fucking asshole? Get the fuck out of my way, you fucking asshole. Oh, I'm the asshole. See me fly. Pushing my way to the men's room where all the dicks like to hang. There's some prick in the bathroom stall, keep bumping cocaine. I think that I'll have one more drink to combat the consternation. So bartender, please, another drink for me. Won't you get out of my way, you fucking asshole? Get the fuck out of my way, you fucking asshole. Oh, I'm the asshole. See me fly. Shit, I can't find my phone. Has anybody seen it? Fuck, there it goes. Another phone gone to shit. I think that I'll have one more drink out of furious frustration. So bartender, please, another drink for me. Won't you get out of my way, you fucking asshole? Get the fuck out of my way, you fucking asshole. Oh, I'm the asshole. See me fly.
this night is done. This shithole is now closing. I can't find my wallet, I can't find my keys, I can't call for a taxi. I think that I'll have one more drink as my evening's consolation. So bartender, please, another drink for me. Won't you get out of my way, you fucking asshole? Get the fuck out of my way, you fucking asshole. Oh, I'm the asshole. See me fly. That's a big pet peeve of mine. If you're a company that advertises a service, you need to, hold on, let me see. You need to deliver that experience or shut the fuck up about promoting shit that doesn't have, that's like, in fact, we'll talk about that in just a second. Discord now allows video for stages, so you'd actually be able to stream a show to people in the server. Doesn't make all the small problems go away, but okay, well, I'll have to take a look into that, Elix, because it would be nice. Like as I'm figuring out how to build out this thing, I would like to be so my intention, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get a small amount of money from everybody instead of having, like, because right now basically what the way my business model works is I've got about maybe 30 or 40 friends that pay the lion's share of all the money I make from streaming, like literally like hands down. So but then I also have like maybe 300 or 400 people that show up on a monthly basis to my stream that pay nothing, you know. And so what I want to do, and I think that that's unfair. I think that's unfair for everybody, you know. So what I want to do is I want to find a way to be able to give people a completely mind-boggling experience for very, very cheap, you know. And everybody just kicks in a couple bucks, you know. And the idea would be, if you want to go to one show, it'd be like $5, you know. And for that $5, you get your own ticket, and you get a ticket you can give to a friend. So there you go. You're like, all right. So it's basically $2.50 for each ticket. But you know, and I'll be doing these in like sort of constant, because I need more free time to take care of all of the stuff I've got going on. I've got the podcast. I'm doing 3 records this year. I've got Square Tire Records to manage. We are in the process of putting out right now. We've already put out since January 1st. I think we've put out 12, 11 or so we put I think 10 releases this year. And every 2 or 3 months we're going to be putting out another 12 to 13. So it's scores and scores and scores of releases by the end of the year. I'm doing another podcast where I'm going to be doing movies. I'm going to be basically creating what sounds like a movie with a full cast. But it's just going to be the audio. So it's going to be all the sound effects and all the Foley, and it's going to be the script, you know, it's going to be a story, and it's going to be fully cast. And so I'm doing that. And a bunch, and I've got a publishing thing happening. I've got my books. I've got other books I'm going to be putting out. Like, I've just got a fuck ton of stuff. And so I need to find a way to make the streaming thing more profitable, but also I want to make it more exciting. I want to walk away from this, which is, I've been doing this since 2015, October of 2015. It's awesome, but it's also run its course. So in order to incentivize people to participate in whatever it is I'm doing next, I'm going to make it a bigger to do, you know, and I'm going to make it a more spectacular show. And so I'll be doing little micro tours. It'll be like 10 or 20 dates, and you can buy a ticket for one show, or you can buy a ticket for 3 shows, or you can buy tickets for the whole thing. And each thing has a reduced price, you know. Yeah, see, I mean, that's right, because it's super fun. I mean, the thing is like, it'll be really exciting to kind of figure out ways. Like, for me, I want to come up with all of my own assets. I want to come up with all of my own sound effects assets. Hey, Anita, how are you? Great to see. Awesome. How are you? Do you have the baby with you? Hello, little baby. I don't know, but that's good to see, Anita. But you know, so I just have a whole bunch of stuff I want to do. All of it is designed to, like, see if I can't generate more revenue, but also the idea is that hopefully all of it becomes stuff that is just evergreen, you know, that I have. She's in the other room with okay, awesome. So you know, and so this is one of the things I'm doing, but again, so my hope is that like one of the, so I was thinking, I was going to initially tour cities around the United States, not around the United States, around the world. But I realized that's too blasé. So instead, I'm going to tour early Nintendo games, and I'm going to tour, I'm going to tour Middle Earth, and I'm going to tour Westeros, and I'm going to tour, like, I'm going to find images that look like they're cool and vibrant, like I'm a video that I can loop in a way where it just looks like I'm fucking rocking some battlefield, or I'm playing in space, or I'm playing on Mars, And so the idea would be that, and so I would do like the Galactic tour, and I'd do the anime, I would do the anime circus tour, and I would do I would do the and there would be a set number of shows. And then the tickets would be super cheap, and then they get cheaper if you buy them in blocks. So so the idea would be that for the people that are spending $25 a month for me here on Twitch, the idea would be that because that's like what, $300 a year. 25 times 10 is 250 plus another $50. So $300. That's $300 a year. But the thing is, I see 150 of that, and Twitch sees 150 of that. That's fucking bullshit. I want all that money, but at the same time, like the people that spend the $25 a month, they get an emoji. They get 2 emotes, and that's it. So I want to be able to give them better value. I want to be able to give them things that are of substance, So basically, there's going to be so you'll be able to like buy the ticket for $5, and you can come to the show. If you want for like $7, you can get access to the green room and the after show. And so I'm going to find all of these different ways to like incentivize people to like but then the rock shows are going to feel like legit rock shows, because I'm going to put together a set. I'm going to figure out. I'll be touring on about 20 songs. In the green room portion before the show, I will take requests, and I'll put together an encore set list of all the requests. So that way everybody has some agency in terms of like these songs they really want to hear. I could do a land grab like Facebook did and just claim that you're doing the world's first metaverse. Yeah, I mean that is something like that. Just passing by before going to sleep because it's 1 a.m. here and I have to work in the morning. Wish you the best as always. I'm so excited for your project. Yeah, thank you, Laura. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a ton of stuff, and I don't think any of it's going to fail. I do think it's going to be a long haul to kind of get everything singing, to get everything where it feels great and it looks great and it's something people are like, this is amazing, But the great thing is I've got a ton of experience doing this, so I'm in a good position to make it happen, so all right. But let's get back to the music. This is a song called My Neighbor's Dog. This is a true story about a neighbor that I had. It goes like this. Bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. I wanna smash it in the head. I wanna take a hammer to the fucking thing until it's dead. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. 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 Bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum. I wish that I could somehow break into a place and smash its face. I wanna flay off all its skin and then pour salt on what remains. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. 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 Fuck, 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 motherfucker, fuck, 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 motherfucker, fuck, 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 motherfucker, fuck, 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 motherfucker. Bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum, bum banum, bum banum, bum banum, bananum. I fantasize all day about the ways that I could kill this thing. The fucking barking is incessant and it's driving me insane. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. 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 Fuck, 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 motherfucker, fuck, 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 motherfucker, fuck, 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 motherfucker, my neighbor's dog. I want to kill 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 my neighbor's dog. Yes, that's a song called "My Neighbor's Dog," and that was a hit when I wrote that. When I wrote that in my building I lived in Los Angeles. It was little. It was just all. They were all bachelor apartments. They were all like just one room apartments, and of varying sizes. And I was in a pretty small one. And my neighbor moved in with a very barky dog, which was not allowed. But we had a new landlord, and he didn't understand that it wasn't allowed. And so I had to deal with this fucking barky ass dog until we figured it out. But no worries, Felix. Yeah, you have a spectacular night, man. Hey, Bobcat, how you doing, brother? 69 months. Hell yeah. That's good to see you, brother. Here you go. So this is a song called Boston Bremer. Boston worked at a bookstore since 1985. He was a fan of all things Tom Robbins, of whom he would often recite. Love is the ultimate outlaw. He would declare just 2 cats at night. And then he'd lay down to read by his bedside light. There was a boy back in the 90s, a boy Boston couldn't escape. The smell of his hair as they were putting books away, well, he remembers that smell to this day. Love is the ultimate outlaw, but Boston couldn't break any rules. He never said nothing and nothing made him its fool. He doesn't feel alone, not anymore. He's got his cats and books, and he gives them pets, and then escapes into a better world. Boston is not so much older than he ever thought he would be. Funny how time creeps up on you. Wasn't he just 17? And here he is in that very same aisle, thinking of the boy in his hair. It's too late for regrets, he's gotta get the stuff out of here. He doesn't feel alone, not anymore. He's got his cats and books, and he gives them pets, and then escapes into a better world. So sweet dreams, Boston Bremer. Tomorrow is another day, full of prose and promise, oh, full of new memories to be made. He doesn't feel alone, not anymore. He's got his cats and books, and he gives them pets, and then escapes into a better world. Oh shoot, there you go. Yeah, cool. So, all right, so I've only got a few more songs. I think I've got. Okay, thank you, Bobcat. Thank you, man. I think I've got maybe 6 more songs. What happened? Let's see. So okay, did all those? Oh no, I haven't done those. Okay, so I've got 6 more songs. I've got more. I've got a lot more. I've got like 9 or 10 more songs. I'm a liar. All right, I'm a complete liar. Here, let me just add some of these. Let's do these ones. I know, I can't believe it. I am a liar. This is Go to the Mattress. And then this is She Goes Round. And then this is Kiss the Girl. I'll just do those on the acoustic. And then, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll play these. So this is a song called My Bones Will Sing. I never wanted nothing, that's exactly what I got. The bills are all unpaid and the groceries ain't been bought. But I don't mind, 'cause I survive on pretty melodies. Songs, they are my sustenance, so I don't need to eat. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. And when they come to look for me, my bones are theirs to be singing. Beep-de-bop-bop-bop-a-doop-boom. Hair is growing brittle and my teeth are getting loose. My lungs are filled with fluid and my eyes are just no use. I don't remember hunger, oh, it seems so long ago that I tasted something other than all the songs I know. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. And they come to look for me, my bones are theirs to be singing. It's not so long ago that I was just like you, living as you do. And oh, if you live to sing, you gotta eat your dreams. You gotta eat your dreams to survive. Bop bop, lippity bop bop, a diggity bop bop, a loop bop bop, a diggy ziggity bom bom, a zoom bang bodo, biddly bom, zippity bop, a diddle loop bop, bubba da doom ba ding ding, zippity bop bop, loop bop, bibba dibby, look at the bop bop, a zoom bang bodo, bubba da doo, biddly bop, a diddle loop bop, bubba da ding a ding doo. The end is getting nearer, oh my song will soon be through. But there will be another who will sing a song for you. And don't you ever worry that she's choking on her dreams. 'Cause you gotta learn to eat 'em if you really want to sing. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. Oh, I will sing my way out of here. And when they come to look for me, my bones are theirs to be singing. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so there you go. Yeah, it's a song called My Bones Will Sing. Donkey Shane. Let me just tune up real quick. I haven't tuned up this guitar. I haven't played it much. I mean, I've recorded with it, but I haven't played it in earnest. I think the strings might be a little bit. A little fiddly. Donkey Shane. All right. Okay, good. All right, let's see. So, all right, so this is a song. I hate that my phone is more accurate. Yeah, I know. Isn't that like, yeah, it is bizarre, man. And it picks it up, you know, because it's just operating off of sound. It's not operating off of a signal. for some reason, like I've got a, you know, like mine's, it's not a super expensive one, but it's like a Boss, you know, it's like a Boss chromatic tuner. It's got the strobing thing, and it's, you know, like it's an $80 or $90 pedal, you know, depending on where you buy it. And I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, hello, what's going on? Are you getting the signal? You know, and then I just use the phone. And it's like, yeah, we got you taken care of. I'm like, God damn it. She bled on the mattress the first night at my studio. I panicked, but she said, baby, don't you know the blood's much thicker than water? I nodded, but I don't think I got her. 3 weeks later, she moved into my studio. All she brought was a stereo, a broken stereo, and a picture of me that she put at her bedside. I'm a lecher, she's a cheater. I let her cut me, she likes to let me beat her. I'm a fucker, she's a screamer. I may be tougher, but she's definitely meaner. With all of our love, with all of the spites, we go to the mattress. With all of our love, with all of the spites, we go to the mattress. As I slept, she burned me so I broke her collarbone. She ran to the neighbors, but he wasn't home. So she hitched to the clinic, but they wouldn't accept her. So she called me to get her. Love, she said, is a force that draws me to you. I said, sugar, I want to believe that's true. She said, lover, you can trust me forever, 'cause we're just getting better. I'm a lecher, she's a cheater. I let her cut me, she likes to let me beat her. I'm a fucker, she's a screamer. I may be tougher, but she's definitely meaner. With all of our love, with all of our spites, we go to the mattress. With all of our love, with all of our spites, we go to the mattress. I never knew she could be so cruel. I never knew she could seem so beautiful to me. I never meant to hurt her at all. Push came to shove and she was falling down. I'm a lecher, she's a cheater. I let her cut me, she likes to let me beat her. I'm a fucker, she's a screamer. I may be tougher, but she's definitely meaner. With all of our love, with all of the spites, we go to the mattress. With all of our love, with all of the spites, we go to the mattress. That's yeah, I think that's a song called "Go to the Mattress." And these are all songs that were on Get Set Go's very first record that came out way back in 2003, September of 2003. She doesn't watch TV, but she listens to the radio. She lives by herself, but she doesn't like to be alone. When we speak, she never says anything. She fears me, and I fear everything. Hurt me again, she said. Hurt me till I feel something. She sleeps, but she never rests. She's afraid to close her eyes. She's going round, 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 round. She's breaking down, 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 down. She's been around, round, 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 round. If we don't know where we're going, how can we arrive if we don't know what we're living for? How will we survive? I dream in color, she said, but her thoughts are in black and white. She doesn't mind if I stick around, just so long as I stay the night. She's going round, 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 round. She's breaking down, 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 down. She's been around, round, 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 round. If we don't know where we're going, How can we arrive if we don't know what we're living for? How will we survive? No one can understand how hard it is to get ahead, she said to me with tears in her eyes. It could have been the alcohol, it might have been the cocaine, but something about that girl just isn't the same. She's going round, 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 round. She's breaking down, 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 down. She's been around, round, 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 round. If we don't know where we're going, how can we arrive if we don't know what we're living for? She doesn't watch TV, but she listens to the radio. She lives by herself, but she doesn't like to be alone. So yeah, that's a one I wrote many years ago. The same with this one. This is another one from the Get Set Go's very first record, came out in 2002. This was the very first. This song was the one song. This was like the first big sing along that we released. Like it was kind of at the beginning of the high point of the Mr. T's scene in Los Angeles. And there were probably about 200 people in the room every Tuesday night. It was a free show. There were 3 bands that we would rotate sort of the main slots. Like the main slots were like 10:30, 11:15, and midnight, depending on what was going on. Sometimes it would be the 9:45. But it was 30. We played 30-minute sets, and then there was 5 bands a night. And so and yeah, man. And so this was the first song where the kids all, like the whole crowd sang along. So it was a lot of fun. But Holly is a poet, a heathen and a sadist, a punk rock demagogue and intellectual rapist. Wendy is the architect of all her friends' ambition. She confiscates her penises and trades them on commission. And I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. I wonder why. I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. Susie has a nice ass and tits like Gibraltar, but she's just about young enough, I think I could adopt her. Miriam is perfect, she's an angel and an artist, but I expect to fuck it up as soon as I've started. And I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. I wonder why. I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. There's something in the way you cry. Something sort of sexy. You know you like it. Is there something on your mind? Tell me what you're thinking. God knows we're trying. Mona is a miracle of simple contradiction. She's a nouveau iconoclast with new age superstitions. Summer is a creature who likes to play the martyr, 'cause life is hard, so she intends to be harder. And I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. I wonder why. I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. Lucy's never been in love, but she's been a lover. She gives herself away, then she gives it to another. Miriam is perfect, she's an angel and an artist, but I expect to fuck it up as soon as I've started. And I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. I wonder why. I'm afraid to kiss the girl tonight. There's something in the way you cry. Something sort of sexy. You know you like it. Is there something on your mind? Tell me what you're thinking. God knows we're trying. I don't deserve the love that you've got to give. Give your heart to another man, let another kiss your lips. I know I'm broken, but I'm not beyond I'm afraid to kiss the girls tonight. I wonder why. I'm afraid to kiss the girl, 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 kiss the girl tonight. What was that? There you go. That's the 6. Yeah, man, that's a song called "Kiss the Girl." That song was written in like 1997, I think, long time ago. But okay, so let me see. So we're now down to. I think I'm gonna avoid. I was gonna play some songs from the new record. I've got a brand new record coming out on Wednesday. It's Getza Go's 23rd studio album. It is not going to be on Spotify. It is not going to be on Apple Music. It's not going to be available on Amazon. The only place I'm making it available is on Bandcamp. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I believe that, for the most part, Spotify now, I mean, fortunately now Apple pays a penny per play. So that's a substantial, raise. I think now I will probably make about as much money on Apple as I do from Spotify. But even so, it's still woefully underpaid, you know. And considering the fact that you used to make every album sale, you used to make $6 per album sale. And so even with Apple's thing, I now believe you'd have to stream a 10-song album 60 times to make that, you know. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't listen to any record 60 times unless it's an album that I fucking absolutely adore and I've got a full decade to do it in, you know. So it's still an absurd, you know, it's still an absurd proposition. But let's see. So I'm gonna do this. So we'll do somewhere special, ultrasonic, and kick it as the last. So. And then I'm gonna go. But I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly right, man. And so you know, and the thing is that because these streaming companies have made it so easy for people to put their music up there, they're not incentivized to promote any music, right? The thing is, because there's so many people with music, so much stuff happening. There's still enough plays and enough stuff happening and enough interest in music that people are willing to shell out the $15 for Spotify or the $15 for Apple Music or like, you know, and so they don't give a fuck about just as long as their money's coming in, they don't really care how it gets apportioned, you know. And so what they've done is they made it very easy for dilettantes and they made it very easy for amateurs to put their stuff on Spotify and Apple Music, which is awesome. I think it's great. I think everybody should have a fair shot at being able. But that's the thing, is it's not a fair shot, because the thing is, like I was saying earlier in this stream, you know, if you put out music of a particular, like, you know, like I have a lot of tongue in cheek, lots of silly music where like, I hate everyone and die motherfucker die, where I, you know, FUCK, where I'm saying like, I will kill you, you get out of my face, you bastard, you know, like, but it's meant tongue in cheek, but the algorithm can't tell that. The algorithm is not able to discern that. And so the algorithm goes, well, this is obviously pro-violence. And so the algorithm just doesn't put my music in front of other people. I mean, so thank God I've got followers. Thank God I've got people that listen to my music regardless. Like most of my listeners, most of my plays in a given month come from people's actual, like their own libraries, right? So which is crazy. So imagine if you were somebody imagine if you were me in this day and age trying to make a name and do what I do and say the things that I say and say it earnestly and joke, like, and say it where if you want to listen to the song from a very earnest perspective, like I hate everybody right now. I fucking hate every person. And you want to be able to sing along and just be like, yes, I hate you all. But at the same time, you can also, you know, it's done in a way where it's jokey. Like, you know, you can feel it, but you don't have to believe it. You don't have to be like, I'm going to kill people. You can just be angry, you know. They count you. I've come closer to legitimately killing, singing about it. Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly right, Amanita. And they count on you absolutely pummeling your close network. Yeah, and that's exactly right. And the thing is, like, and a lot of them, in fact, they don't even really do that, because for the most part there are what I think there's 80 million songs on Spotify that have never been heard. It could be 40 million, but it's tens of millions of songs have never even been heard. No one's played them once. No one's played them once. So yeah, so it's complete horseshit, you know. And so, but the only way it's going to change is musicians need to start taking action, you know. And so that's what I'm doing. So I will no longer be putting my albums out. The albums that already exist, they'll remain there because I know that people dig my stuff. But if people want to follow me throughout the course of my music career, from here on out, like I'll give them a single, and then if you want to pick up the records, go to Bandcamp, you know. And at some point in time, I will build up, because even Bandcamp, I love Bandcamp. Bandcamp are very egalitarian. They do the way they do one day a month where all sales, it just goes directly to the artist. Bandcamp takes no money. That's awesome. So Bandcamp is the most egalitarian, most pro musician friendly company around. But even so, I want to get rid of all third party stuff with my business. You know, the thing is like, I just don't want anybody involved. Not until I get a control over, and not until the world changes the way that they operate in terms of the way that they think about and pay for music, you know. But so all right, here we go. This is a song called "Is Somewhere Special." This is a brand new one. This doesn't exist on any record. This one is going to probably go on the album I'm going to be putting out at the end of the year. It's gonna be alright even though they've gone quite mad. It's gonna be alright even though the things we need they never have. It's gonna be alright even though they've taken everything we got. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine until it's not. And then we know we're going somewhere special. And then we know we're going somewhere nice. And then we know we're going somewhere we can put our head down, and then we know we're going somewhere fine. It's gonna be alright even though it don't add up. It's gonna be alright even though the cups they don't have drink enough. It's gonna be alright even if we cannot sleep. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine down in the deep. And then we know we're going somewhere special. And then we know we're going somewhere nice. And then we know we're going somewhere we can put our head down, and then we know we're going somewhere fine. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my darling. Let me introduce you to my friend, Sweet Dreams. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my darling. Let me introduce you to my friend, Sweet Dreams. It's gonna be alright even though we're left to bleed. It's gonna be alright even if we have to struggle with the need. It's gonna be alright even though we don't have much of anything. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine, it's just a sting. Ah, there you go. So that's a song called Somewhere Special. All right, so I've got two more songs, everybody, and then I'll be gone. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Lenina. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow, and I don't know what time I'll be back tomorrow, and then I'll probably be doing a daytime thing on Wednesday. On the Wednesday show is where I'll be introducing all of Twitch to my new album Juggernaut. I'll just be playing it. I will do some live versions of some of the songs. I was thinking I might want to try doing a TV version. So basically, a TV version is one where you pull out where you don't have the vote. Like so often they do use TV versions for when bands are playing on, say, the Jimmy Kimmel Show. You know, like it's not actually they've got a canned version of their song. Often what they'll do is they'll play live. They'll record a live version specifically for these kinds of things. So it doesn't sound like the record. It sounds like it is them playing live, except for the fact that it's just a perfect rendition of them playing live. And then they'll throw that, and that's a TV version. They'll put that up there. And so all the people really need to do is they just sing. They just focus on singing, you know? And so, And so that way they've got a version that sounds like it's live. It's not actually live, but it's, you know, and yeah. And so I was thinking that but because I can't play all the instruments myself live, I was thinking I would like to try out I'm going to try to I'll pull out some of the guitars. I'll try to strip it down, but still have some backing stuff. And I'll try that and we'll see how that sounds, you know? So I've got some other ideas for things I want to do, but these are all things I will be experimenting with when I migrate from Twitch on Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be my last Twitch stream, in sequence, you know, I will do one show a month from here on out. After Wednesday, I will do one Twitch show just to promote what I'm gonna be doing on my own. I will invite you guys to hop in my Discord if you want to know what I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be creating my own streaming service. This is my plan. I'm going to get the Get Set Go portion of the streaming thing functioning. I want to get to the point where people are like, that was an amazing show, super super fun, very unique, and I like the benefits that I get on top of just the like, because what you'll be getting. Well, I don't want to talk too much about it, but you'll be getting a lot. There'll be a whole bunch of different things that you'll be assets that you will get from just showing up for one show over a little like virtual tour. But if you show up at multiple shows, you're gonna get anyway. So you're gonna get a whole bunch of that kind of cool stuff. And then once it's moving smooth, then I'm gonna go out and I'm not gonna open up to the world. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna cherry pick and find individual bands, people that I think are awesome, that I also think understand the streaming thing and are able to do what I'm doing. And I will be like, here you go. Here's all my assets. This is how I've been doing this. This is the stuff you'll need, you know, and I'll get them on board, and we'll slowly but surely eventually build up a schedule. We'll be like, hey, this is like, so that, you know, at some point in time, we'll all end up competing with each other, but hopefully not to start. Hopefully I get 10 or 15 or 20 bands over the next maybe couple of years where they're all fucking amazing acts, all really, really cool people, all good indie, like earnest indie rockers that like to perform live, and we'll be doing, and we'll just be scheduling out all this stuff. And then once that's moving smoothly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to then open it up to let those bands go find other friends' bands that they think would get the idea, you know? And so we'll bring them into the fold, but it's going to be all private. It's all going to be by invite only for the foreseeable future, because I you know, like the thing is I don't want trolls. I don't want assholes. I don't want shit heels. I want people that work hard. I want people that have the work ethic to make this thing succeed, you know? So, yeah, you know, so I feel like that's fine when you're doing a solo or altered thing, but yeah, I can't stand when a whole band is there. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean that's right, and that's, you know, but it's, you know, it's like, you know, I get why they do it, you know, right? I get why they do it, and the thing is, and of course, like if they're a touring act, like, you know, by the time if you're touring the United States, by the time you leave Los Angeles and get to New York, if you can't play that fucking music like it's like within your sleep, if you can't like literally fall asleep and still play, then you shouldn't be in a band, you know? And so yeah, so it's always so weird to me. But at the same time, I do think that like that there's probably record label stuff behind all that, you know, like they want to make sure that they've got control, you know. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. But I actually can't say that. I don't. But I bring the riot, I am the takedown, I stoke the fires, I am the knockout, I am the pushback, I own the meanwhile, oh yes I am tsunami. I bring the anthems, I light the bonfires, I count the heartbeat, I push the count high, I cut the fresh wound, I slice the deepest, oh yes I am tsunami. Crashing in like tidal forces, charging up like cavalry horses, dropping in like a force of gravity, pressing in like a surge of lava, messing with the laws of awesome as I burst the shackles holding me. I'm ultrasonic, everything you wanted, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you wanted, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic. give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic. I'll give it if I got it. Gonna give you everything. I am the landslide, I bring the wildfire, I sing the true songs that catch the loose sky. I beat the heartbeat, I pound the rhythm. Oh, I am, oh yes I am tsunami, surging up like rising mountains, blasting forth like a raging fountain, coursing in with the fury of the storm. Raging in like a violent clamor, heavy rain that drops like hammers, handing out the havoc and the score. I'm ultrasonic, everything you wanted, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. Gonna give you everything. They can't slow me down, they can't wear me out. There's no road too far, there's no tearing down. They can't hold me back, they can't slow me down. There's no getting lost, I'm always around. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. Gonna give you everything. There you go. That's a song called Ultrasonic. Okay, this is my last one, everybody. I will. Let me out. All right, so this is this is the last song I'll be playing today. I will be back here tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow will probably be an evening show. Wednesday will probably be a daytime show, and then that will be it for me and my regular Twitch stuff. I'll probably be taking all of April to figure out how the live streaming thing is going to work, and then I'll probably start up in May, just in time for my birthday. So it'll be my 50th birthday. So my intention is to like kick it off on my 50th and be like, hey, here you go. This is my new thing. Dig it. So here you go. So this is a song called Kick It. So hop in my Discord if you want details. We're gonna kick it like it's never been kicked before. We're gonna hit it, then we're gonna hit it 10 times more. We're gonna take the night, we're gonna take the day, we're gonna light it up and then float away. We're gonna shoot it up, then we'll drink it down. We're gonna punch it hard right in the mouth, bam! We're gonna take the sky, we're gonna steal the stars, we're gonna roll on by in our muscle cars. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. We're gonna do it like it's never been done before. We're gonna pound it, then we're gonna pound it some more. We're gonna light the fire, we're gonna burn it out. take one down, then you pass it around. You gotta take two down, then you pass them around. You gotta take three down, then you pass them around. You gotta take four down, you gotta take more down. All right! Tonight! Woohoo! Get wild! Billy doppa dooba dooba leaka dooka dooba day. Dilly doppa dooba dooba leaka dooba die. Billy doppa dooba 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 doppa diddly doppa dooba dooba leaka doppa die. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be. Ow. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. There you go. God damn, I keep missing that six. But yeah, hell yeah, everybody. And that's crazy. Customer support, right? That's exactly. Well, you know, it's funny, man. I jealously guard my health. Like the thing is I walk. I think I've walked. Hold on. Here, let me take a look. This month, this is the 13th. I have walked 326,000 steps this month. 326. So that's an average of like 25. So it's about 10 miles a day. So I am very, very like I recognize that I'm getting older. I recognize that that if I don't keep myself fucking active, that my energy will that my energy will start to deplete. I've seen it that I will, but as long as I keep myself behaving like I'm fucking 19 years old, my body will be like, okay, well I guess we're just gonna be 19 from here on out. And so yeah, and it's like it's great. Retro, it's awesome if you're working on, for me, because I've got so many recording projects happening. It's always fun because what I'll do is I'll spend the morning working, and then I'll go so I get up in the morning, I take the dogs out for a walk. I take both dogs out, and then I usually just get like half an hour of just walking around, you know, like, and usually in the morning I listen to a book. But then I come back and I just get in the recording studio and I start working on whatever it is I'm recording, and I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm going to take the half an hour of stuff I've completed, and I'll just put that on, and I'll go walk, and I'll come up with notes, and so I will make notes as I walk, you know, and it's fucking great. And so it's part, now walking is part of my workflow. So, you know, I mean, I think I could probably get 1,000 years. That's my guesstimation, but I think I can probably live to be 1,000 years old. And by the time I'm like 750. I do think my albums are going to be pretty fucking mind-boggling. I mean, they're probably not going to be easily listenable to people under the age of 500, but fuck it. Fuck those kids, you know? Fuck the fucking 499-year-old kids. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry to hear that, Amanita. What happened? I really miss running. I need to finally find a doctor. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's why, yeah, that for me, man, that's why I don't run, you know, because I've got so many friends that just some, for whatever reason, they're running, they're safe runners, they you know, they don't overdo it, but then spam, something happens and their running career is over, and I'm like, fuck. So I just walk. Everything I do is I just walk. But I do walk. I don't power walk, but I do walk fast. Although it's really funny, there was some woman just came like walking book past me. It's just like literally like as if I was standing still, and she looks back and just smiles, and I'm like this is not a race, but good on you. That's like, you're very fast. That's great. Yeah, I need a routine. Mine is comfy, but it isn't helping. I get up, watch cartoons, usually smoke a doob, and get cracking on tunes. No workout. Yeah, and that's so and really truthfully, I didn't start walking in earnest. Now I've always done a little workout. I've always done like a little like strength thing, like a core thing, like it's sit-ups and push-ups, and I've been doing that my whole life. But it's not a lot. It's maybe a 2-minute workout, but I just do it consistently every single day. But when I started walking, the first time I walked like over 20,000 steps was the day that Jay died. You know, I discovered him. It was a nightmarish situation. There were paramedics in and out. There were cops around. There was family around. And I couldn't do, my brain, I just couldn't process anything. And so I just paced in my place, just back and forth for like hours, you know, I didn't have the stamina and the ability like that I do now. And so, But I just walked, and it worked, and it burned off all of the chaos in my head. It just allowed me to kind of focus on the family and the friends and the needs of the people that were significantly impacted as I was by the loss of a good friend. And then I just kept, and then the next day, and so I was like, wow. So I get a lot of, so I just found myself using walking whenever I found myself emotionally overwhelmed. I'd just go for a walk. I just leave the house, and then I started taking Sue. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly right, Bobcat. Like there's something about putting your body in motion that allows you to like just kind of like your head's still free to cogitate, but there's just something about like removing the what to do with the rest of you. I'm just walking, and then I can, and it's really great. Like it allows me to focus on like usually when I do so I use it to listen. I've got 3 different sets of headphones, and then I also use a speaker. So if I do new mixes, I listen to it in different formats, and I go, okay, these are what I need to change. And so yeah, it's fun, man. I love it. It's really good because I'm now putting out so much new material that I've always got something new to listen to. And then if I don't have new things I'm working on to listen to, then I just put on a book and I jet. Driving for too many hours, it's not terrible. I think it will recover. I do think Amanita, that as long as you let your body know that your body, like, again, this is not scientific, but this is what's proven true for me. Because I started to experience carpal tunnel when I first came to Austin. I was playing a lot more than I ever had because I didn't really have any. And I started to experience carpal tunnel in my strumming arm, and it was real painful. But I was like, I can't stop playing. This is what I do to make a living. So I just played through it. And I played through it, and it was real painful. It was real painful. It was real painful. And then it got less painful, and then less painful, and then less painful, and then no pain at all. And now I don't. And now every now and again, I'll notice some little pain or like something, and sometimes I'll get a pinched nerve in this hand. I just play through it. And sometimes it's real fucking pain in the ass to play, but I just play through it and play full tilt, and I play for 3 or 4 hours every day, or sometimes 5 or 6. And in a couple of days, it's just completely gone. So I think that from my estimation, in my experience, if I let my body know, hey, you don't have time to be a fucking wimp, asshole, it sort of figures itself out, Music is normally such an athletic endeavor that I've gotten on by my metabolism. Yeah, and it certainly is. I mean, and that's why I switched to playing standing up. Because I was like, if I'm singing, because my singing is constantly working out your core. And then I'm like, if I'm playing standing up and if I'm rocking out and if I'm doing this for 3 or 4 hours every single time I stream, that's a great workout. In fact, that's one of the things I am now, because I'm not gonna be streaming as much until I figure out this stuff by the beginning of May. I'm gonna set aside 2 hours every single day just to play. I'm gonna play standing up and just rock out just to keep myself practiced and keep myself, singing. And I don't want to lose the guitar chops I've picked up over the past, 5, 6, 7 years from streaming on Twitch. But anyway, I love you guys. I really wish you guys should just move to Austin so we can just hang out. We can just hang out and have a good time and not have to deal with the fucking goddamn internet. But yeah, man, I love you guys. And, I know that some of you are dealing with some pretty crazy stuff right now. And you are my thoughts. And yeah, man, I love you guys. And I will, 2 more days of this. 2 more days, and then I'm gonna be very active in my Discord. I'm gonna change the name of the Discord. It's no longer gonna be Mike TV Live. I'm gonna change the name of the Discord, but it's gonna still be the Discord, and I'm going to and it's going to be from there that I'm going to be staging a lot of the stuff I'm going to be doing. It's probably also if you in fact, Retro Road shows you were talking about maybe wanting to do some voiceover acting. We are going to be casting. The first script we're going to be doing is Merge. It's an LA love story. It takes 90% of it takes place in cars going to and from places. The opening scene, a guy meets a girl. He's trying to get a girl's attention, and they're on the freeway, and she's ignoring him. She's not ignoring him. She's just not paying attention, and so he deliberately crashes into her to get her number, and that's how the story starts. And it's sort of just an LA love story, but it's silly and it's fun and it's over the top. But we're gonna be doing that. Yeah, we're going to be doing that in earnest very, very soon, and so all of that stuff. So just pay attention to the Discord, and once I've got a little bit of time to kind of start figuring stuff out, then I'll start kind of turning you guys on to all the other stuff that's going to be happening, and I'll be doing that from the Discord. So, I I love you guys, and I would. So I'll see you. We're not going to rate anybody, but I do love you. Here, let's do the credits, and then boom, I will talk to you all very, very soon.